Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Eric. Trying to beat the rain here, trying to come outside, enjoy the nice weather, find something cool to do. So we're going to do something that we both love, and that's shooting. Earlier today, we went out to our local co-op. We got this combo pack from Gamo. Has a bunch of different types of pellets that they make, as well as the red fires. I've had really good luck with those in the past as far as hunting goes. So all we're going to be doing with all the pellets that you see here, and then this rifle, which I bought this when I was in high school. I'm 27 years old now, so it's been through a lot. It looks like it's been through a lot. Most I can tell you, it's a Mauser. I'm not really sure what model. It's just a regular cheap Gamo scope on there, developed for pellet rifles. So as far as the setup of the equipment, that's what we'll be shooting. And then down 25 meters in front of the table is a jug that we fill with water. So what we'll be doing, we'll be going over each of these pellets, describing what they are, how that, who makes it, and then firing it into the target. Hopefully recovering the pellets, looking at any mushroom damage, penetration, just all that kind of stuff. So. Alright, so what we have loaded up first is the Hunter pellet, and they're claiming it's good for pest control as opposed to just regular target shooting.
Alright, well it looks like we got a really clean hole. Obviously the water's pouring out, so hopefully we definitely captured that round.
Nothing out the back, so it's in there.
Alright. Alright, so next we're going to be doing the master point country. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so you can see around in here, obviously clean hole again. Dump the water out. Around. Right down here. Definitely got some mushroom again. It almost looks like the ballpoint from the last one. But we'll definitely take a picture. You can see the rifling on the bottom of the round.
Awesome. Alright, so for this next one we'll be shooting the Magnum Energy. And so they say these things are a pointed pellet, but they're really good for hunting. We'll see what they
have an extra rib on them.
Yeah, we'll see what they look like when this comes out. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Another solid hit.
That looks like a pretty good shot. I think I actually hit the tape from the first one.
Oh, really? Oh, you did?
Oh, no. Well, stayed in there that time as well.
We wouldn't really expect anything coming out of the back on any of these.
Not this much. Oh, wow, it took some of the tape with it.
Oh, wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Pretty neat. It did compress a lot more than the other ones too.
Alright, so the next one out of the value pack, or the last one, is going to be the match. It's going to be the last one that we shoot.
Okay.
Three, 2, 1. It's hard to get used to.
It is. This thing's too high speed for me. Yeah, right. Another good hit.
Wow, this is interesting. Check this out. It pulled a whole piece of the plastic in with it.
That's so cool. Wow, look at that. Just punched it through.
Yeah, this one just flattened right out.
That's insane.
Can you see any of that?
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, so for our final test, we're going to be doing the Gamo red fires. And these things are pretty cool. They're just a standard lead pellet, but it's got this red polymer tip in it. Personally, I've had really good luck with these when hunting, pigeons, crows, just stuff like that, and actually create some pretty nasty wound channels. So let's see what we do here on this jug. All right, 3, 2, 1. That one went like right where I was aiming. That's another thing that was pretty impressive about those. They were really good to sight in. They held pretty tight groups. That also matters about what gun you're using too. All right, didn't go through. Had a nice solid entry in. Put some water out. I mean, it's just wicked what these things do when they hit something. This time the polymer actually stayed in it, but the deformation of the pellet, you can tell it. If it goes into something like that, it's going to do some wicked damage and put down whatever you're shooting at. So, personally, these are one of my favorites.
Alright, for the penetration test on a water bottle, the first one we're going to be shooting is the Hunter Impact. Alright, the next one we're going to be shooting is the Master Point. Alright. And it went the whole way through and came out the side. Another busted the side of the bottle open again. So almost all of its energy was dumped, but it did come out the back. Alright, next we're going to be shooting the Magnum Energy. As you can see, that one went completely through. Passed through clean. So you're going to get a lot more penetration out of the Magnum Energy and almost punch a clean hole through the back. Alright, the last one that we're going to be shooting from the value pack is going to be the Gamo Match. Alright. And it did go through both sides. But as you can see, it barely came out of the back. We're going to be shooting the Red Fires last. Alright, we got a complete through and through on that one. Yeah, like I said, a complete through and through on that one. But I found this pretty interesting. Right down here on the ground is that polymer tip, but no pellet. Alright, so that sums up our test. Obviously not super scientific, but it was some pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was. I mean, all we're doing was just messing around, seeing what these things could do. We're just as curious as I'm sure you guys are.
Yeah, because you go to the store all the time, and you know we know a lot about rifle rounds and things like that, but nobody. I mean, you don't see a lot of pellet.
I know. I've actually searched it before, and you can barely find anything.
Yeah, so we thought it would just be an interesting test to see, you know, mushrooming and pass-through. We did get pass-throughs in all the bottles, which I thought was pretty interesting.
That is interesting. You know, like I said, it's an old pellet gun, but it was advertised to shoot 1,200 feet per second, and you see what it can do.
Yeah,
it's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, and it's accurate too,
yeah.
which is interesting. Yeah. You know, I think like I've used pellet guns to shoot.
Oh yeah, I mean it was. Oh
you know?
Yeah, and then growing up, that's what you start on is BB guns and pellet guns. So.
Right. So it was just an interesting test of a childhood, you know, toy. Not a toy, but
well, yeah, definitely not a toy.
But,
not looking to do that stuff.
Yeah, super interesting though. Especially, I honestly didn't think that the pellets would even deform at all.
No.
To be honest,
I mean, that was.
I thought it was kind of all like advertised,
Yeah.
but I never like witnessed it like that
Yeah.
before. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
So you can get something, even some of the, just your run-of-the-mill Walmart BB guns and stuff like that. It good enough for what you're trying to do with pests and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And it's like we've been shooting 25 meters.
Yeah.
And we were having quarter-size groupings,
Yeah.
so you can make
Yeah.
headshots on small game, and it's interesting that we're doing it with such an old, beat-up,
I know.
pellet rifle.
Exactly.
But yeah, we thought it would just be interesting to share this with you. It looks like the rain's going to be coming in soon, so we'll probably go inside. But good seeing you guys again, and we'll be back at you soon.
Yeah, check us out later.